and today I'm here on behalf of the Pan Series doing the Pan Series review on the GUDA Freezbee by Zen Percussion. This instrument is from the Ukraine and you can pick it up from anywhere from $250 to $280 depending on what kind of engravings you get, what color you get, whether it's the black or the kind of copperish one that I actually just had playing for you. But anyways, let's jump right into the timbre to kind of help you guys pick whether or not this instrument can be applicable for one of the uses that you might have. The volume of this instrument is a medium to softness or loudness, and it can be played just about anywhere. I played it outside by the pool, played it at the beach, played it at the park, and played it inside my house, and I didn't have really any issues with the volume of the instrument. Sounds great just about everywhere you go. Of course, in the park, there was a road that was right by the park and there were cars driving by, so at some times it was a little bit hard to hear, but that's just because of the surrounding environment. The sustain for this instrument is anywhere from 1 to 3 seconds. The lower notes have about a 3 second sustain and the highest note has about a 1 second sustain. This all of course depends on how hard you stroke the note as well as where you're located. In a room where there's no soft cushioning or padding to absorb the sound, it'll sound like it's ringing a little bit longer because it's bouncing off the walls, things like that. But outside or in a natural environment, it's going to have a little bit less of a room resonance, so the sustain is going to sound shorter. And while this instrument doesn't have actually any harmonics on it, it is considered a steel tongue drum instead of a steel tongue pan. The definition of a steel tongue pan is a steel tongue drum that has more than one pitch per tongue. So for example, the rat bass has multiple pitches per note. You stroke one note and you get multiple pitches. Same thing with the Udimno Workshop pulsar. You stroke one note, you get multiple pitches, and so on and so forth. But that doesn't mean that this instrument has any less of a high quality feel to it or anything like that. It's still a really, really great steel tongue drum. These instruments, you can get any custom engravings that you want on them, just so long as it's feasible. You actually have to send the design that you want to Zen Percussion, and from there you kind of talk to them, see if it's possible. If it's not possible, they'll let you know. But they can do just about anything. They have a couple common presets that you can buy for instant purchase, and it'll take a couple weeks to ship to you. Or you can have a custom one made for you, and the personal preference is up to you depending on what time frame you have of when you want to get the instrument and how customized you want it to be. Now this instrument is very light. It's only about 14.7 inches in diameter, so it's very small, very compact, very portable, and I definitely recommend it if you want to be going and traveling somewhere, or you can't bring your hand pan or your big tongue pan, your 20-inch tongue pan, because it's so small and so light. You can fit it in a backpack to take it to school. You can fit it in like a grocery bag or something like that to take to the park or the airport, and it really pretty much fits anywhere that you want. Now, if you noticed in the video earlier, there was a rope going around the drum. That is actually a specially designed rope for this instrument by Zen Percussion, and you can get it on their store. Although it will run you about $16, just keep in mind that it is extra and is not included with the instrument itself. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you kind of liked the new presentation of the Pan Series review. I did a little bit more camera work on it, and that's why it took so long for me to actually get this out. I had a huge issue where my microphone was recording at a different bit rate as well as a different speed than my camera, so the audio just wasn't lining up, so I had to record this video actually 10 times before I was able to get this result. So I definitely apologize for that. Keep in mind, now that I do have this figured out, the GUDA 2.0 as well as the GUDA Neo 9 will be up on YouTube within the next couple of days, if not a week or two. I am releasing the redesigned version of book 1 hopefully by September 1st, and I'm shooting for that same gold line for my book 2, so keep an eye out on that, but those are my main priorities. So it may take a little longer than a week, a little longer than 2 weeks. I can't definitely conclude when those will be out, but just keep an eye peeled for whenever they do release, because they're going to be dope. Subscribe below, put any of your questions or comments, anything like that you have, or send them to me at ask@thepanseries.com, and check out my Instagram, my Facebook. I have a Facebook page, Facebook group, the whole 9 yards. go ahead and check it out, and everything is underneath at the Pan Series or hashtag the Pan Series on Instagram. So yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Can't wait to talk to you guys next time. And I know it was long, but I hope you learned a lot. I'll see you next time.